Hey all you zealots and zerglings, it's time for game 2 in my series that I'm calling Mad Hive and Hagore versus the World. Now if you haven't seen game 1, I suggest you go back and view it. And this is going to be the only warning you get for any spoilers, so if you don't know what happened there, you might want to go check it out. Like I said, this is game 2 and I forget what map this is. One of these days I'm going to remember all of these maps, but for now you'll just have to figure it out yourself. I've spawned in the... Actually, that's not even me, so this is actually my opponent, Zybark, the blue Zerg, and his opponent, Sanchini, the red Protoss. I've spawned on the opposite side of the map is the purple Zerg, and of course Hagore is down here as the teal Terran. I think he decided after we kind of got humiliated with a double 6 pool in game 1, I think Hagore decided to go back to where he's stronger as Terran. I think in the game 1 he might have been going random. I don't recall. And he's about to be scouted by Sanchini. But I am also going to scout his partner. Quick peek in there and see, not much going on yet. And I believe I was going to go for my, I don't know what I was going here, because I'm just putting down a 15 pool, so I don't know what build this is. This is probably not just a build, this is just me throwing stuff together. I think in later games I might try an actual build, but... And Hagore is getting his standard Terran wall in down. And we got a gateway coming in for Sanchini. And Hagore's SCV is gonna do a number on that. I don't know, I don't know what he's canceled there. I think maybe he was trying to trap the SCV, or maybe he changed his mind, or maybe he just didn't like the building there. But now he's gonna drop gateway and a pylon, and this SCV is gonna keep going to work on that pylon. And finally, it looks like Sanchini's quite tired of it, and is Hagore gonna let this guy? Not sure what those guys are doing. And oh, he shouldn't have let that SCV just die like that. No gain whatsoever. And the cybernetics core is going down. And Zybark just kind of spotting on his expansion there. He does have his spawning pool up. He's collecting gas. Does have enough gas for a Zerg speed. Let's check the production tab. He's got a queen out. He's not producing any Zerglings yet. Not doing anything with this gas. And he's getting a lot of minerals. He needs to be doing something with this. Putting down a building, or throwing down an expansion. It's at least something. I've got my Zerglings out. How's my macro? Not great, but I've spent some stuff. Looks like I am getting Zerg speed, but the gas is building up again. Probably could have pulled the drones off gas if I wanted, unless I was planning on using more somewhere. It looks like we got Marauder Slow coming out for Hagore, who's now got his wall off complete and is building Marauders. And I have thrown down my expansion. Looks like my minerals are... Oh, no, I'm still keeping my minerals. I'm not broke, but that's probably better macro than I usually get. But it's pretty easy to use up your minerals when you're going to pump Zerglings out. And what's my saturation on here? Yeah, about 12. I could probably use a lot more drones than that on there. I do have a second queen out. I'm going to send her to my expansion. Got 14 Zerglings. For some reason I got my overlords on the watchtowers instead of, say, a Zergling. Looks like Zybark does have Zergling speed just about to finish, so he eventually did get that. And it put an in-base hatchery. Interesting. Not going to expand, but he's going to do an in-base hatchery, which if you don't expand, this is what I would probably do too. Just, for the larva production. I'd probably get a second queen out, though. Oh, he's producing a second queen somewhere. There it is. Looks like I'm throwing down an Evo chamber. That'd be a good way to use up some of this gas and my lair. Am I going to get an upgrade right away? It looks like I'm not getting any upgrades quite yet. Looks like we're getting ready for a push. The Marauders are going to move in first. Oh, no. Our Zergling is going to move in first. Oh, no. I guess we're just playing back and forth. Oh, and this drone is going to get intercepted. And whoa, that is a lot of Zerglings, but fortunately they don't got a great surround here, but my Zerglings can't do anything. First, Marauders aren't the greatest against Zerglings. Maybe we should have gone against the Protoss first. Which, the Protoss is going to come in to help his buddy, which is totally backwards. The Marauders are going to do much better against this force, and my Zerglings are probably... Well, I think he had more Zerglings, but... Probably not the best unit composition, and not the best choice of anything, so that is going to get cleaned up pretty bad. Oh, we're tossing down a ton of pylons here, and oh, look at all these minerals. That doesn't look good. He's got a Twilight Council. I wonder what he's going to do with that. Looks like he's going to get Zealot Charge. He's on a 4-gate. Interesting. Pretty aggressive build. And a ton of Zerglings. Looks like they're headed our way, and I don't think this is enough to stop them. Since I don't have enough Zerglings to counter his, and Marauders are not good against Zerglings. Because Marauders do 20 versus armored. Zerglings, not armored. Stalkers, however, are armored. Marauders do very well against Stalkers. But probably not in these numbers. So it looks like we are in a bit of trouble here, and I'm reinforcing with some Zerglings, but kind of outnumbered. Well, we do some good damage against these. Zerglings are pretty good against Stalkers, especially when they get a nice surround, and they're going to chase these guys down. We're going to get that sentry. Can we get another Stalker? Doing pretty good. Oh, another Stalker goes down. Oh, looks like we're going to push right onto this base. Oh, but maybe this is more than we should have taken on right now. Probably should have pulled back at that point, but I do take him out. Start to go to work on this base, but then here comes the mass Zerglings from Zybark. And he's going to reinforce and Zealots would be the correct choice here. But that was kind of unnecessary because all my Zerglings are gone. Trying to mess up a new force, but Ling, Marauder, I'm not sure the combination we need here. We probably need some mass Marine, so how is this? He's keeping his resources down pretty good, I guess. But we probably could use mass Marine here. Especially against all those Zerglings. And yeah, this is where my resources just get out of control. Although it looks like I am dropping a Spire. Oh, I got some spine crawlers at my door, and dropping a Spire somewhere. Am I looking at the wrong guy? Now I don't see any Spire. He got a Spire. Maybe that was his Spire. I think it was. I'm not paying attention. And this force, oh, this is not look like a very good force. And oh, those charge lots are just gonna run right into the Zerglings. But no, this force is not designed to take out Ling Zealot. Oh, but here comes another mass of Zerglings. And those force fields, those force fields are proving somewhat effective, and yeah, they are gonna clean this up. So. We are not in good position right now. Let me check the units lost. It looks like it's not really clear who's... I guess they're slightly in the lead, but units lost, but I don't know. Oh, we checked the army size. They definitely have an advantage there. We only got like 80 and they're 120 almost. Oh, and these Marauders, this force is just way too small. And then I got a massive Zergling, well, some Zerglings moving out, but these Marauders are going to get intercepted before I get there, so this is just not good coordination anymore. And now my Zerglings just get there when they're unit be at their weakest because they're facing a bunch of zealots. Zerglings not good against zealots. And it looks like they're going to push back. Ooh, getting a pylon up there. So for proxying, probably. Oh, those Marauders are going to scare them away a bit, but where's my force? What am I producing? It's like I'm getting roaches and a bunch of upgrades. I think I finally realized that our force was not doing it, so I gave up on the mass Zerglings and switched to roach. But perhaps too late to do anything about it. And I don't know where he's going. Oh, he's going to get a better position, I guess. Oh, and that poor roach is all by himself. And oh, I think I got to fix my rally point. Oh, I had to get the spine crawlers out there and the roaches. Let's see how they hold up. But oh, they're going to focus down the spine crawler, so that's not good. I've done some damage, but there's still too many forces here. Throwing out some, I think those are some desperation Zerglings just to get something out. Queen, spine crawler. Oh, pull back, Queen. Oh, she's gonna drop a transfuse on the spine crawler. Give him a precious few more seconds. She can drop another transfuse. Oh, but she's not gonna do it. No, she's gonna. Oh, gets another stalker. Now she's gonna get down and oh, and here come the Zerglings. We're gonna run in and do nothing. And it looks like I realized that this has gotten pretty hopeless. They're reinforcing faster than we can do anything about it. Oh, and now I got a bunch of mutas in my back door. So, yeah, there's absolutely nothing I can do about that at this point. So, I'm not really sure what we're doing. It looks like I was throwing down a desperation lair just because I knew I was going to be losing my other one, but what am I going to do against this many mutas? Answer, absolutely nothing. I think we can speed this up a little bit because I think you can tell this is pretty much a foregone conclusion. Oh, I got another queen that's going to die quickly. Oh, I got some spore crawlers out, but not against this many mutas. Not going to do anything. What am I? Get another spawning pool. I'm just doing everything I can just to keep going. Training up a bunch of drones and running them away. And now they're going to move on to Hagore, but he's going to run out of the game. His base gets trashed. Oh, he saved 3 drones. And any minute here, well, any moment here, I'm going to throw down my GG. I'm not really sure what I'm waiting for. Oh, he was even getting banelings now. And I'm going to give the GG. So game 2 went terribly. Bad unit composition, no coordination, and they eventually just overtook us. So that's game 2. On to game 3, and have a day.